The biggest difference that got us to the finish line is me and Earl being able to talk things through and agree that this is what we both want, and the terms, us agreeing on the terms on pretty much everything, and that's what got us here.
Old truth is the new hate. Y'all remember me saying that months and months ago on this channel? And I'm going to say it again because it is applicable. Good old truth is the new hate. And why am I talking about this truth and this hate? Because I've been saying things that were truthful from a place of truth. And all I've been receiving in exchange is hate. Now let's flip that around, because I've been telling the truth with regards to Terrence Bud Crawford. And most people have been calling it hate. You see how that works? When I tell the truth, people say that I'm hating on Terrence Crawford and talk about my content on Terrence Crawford and say my channel is only about Crawford. But you know what's interesting about that? I've said it before, and I have to say it again now. Terrence Crawford did majority of the things that I recommended that he do to secure not only the biggest fight of his career with Errol Spence Jr., but to also secure the biggest payday, the biggest bag of his career. Now, in the truths that I've recommended for Crawford, there's one truth that I did not produce just yet on this channel. I did produce that truth on YSM Sports Media's channel in an interview that he conducted with me months ago. But before I show you that interview of what I said, I want you to hear Terrence Bud Crawford's words himself. Because it sounded like Terrence Crawford was telling the truth. And speaking of the truth, you know there's another saying. The truth shall set you free. There's Terrence Crawford in an interview about how this fight basically got done. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Oh, for sure, this time around felt completely different. You know, me and Earl, we actually got on the phone and we both agreed that we both was going to do our best to make sure this fight happened. And we got it done. Wow. So we're here now. We're about to put on, you know, one of the best welterweight showdowns in a long time.
Who called who? As far as you and Errol, who made the call first?
Well, I call him. You know, I'm like, hey, listen, man, let's get it on. You know?
So you just heard Terrence Crawford himself say that he and Errol Spence Jr. got on the phone and they made an agreement. Got on the phone and agreed. That's what Terrence Bud Crawford said. I wonder around what time of the year did they get on the phone and make these agreements to fight. Let's hear Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what, I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
I love that. By the way, how long ago was that phone call?
Oh, we talked here and there, you know, from the beginning of the year to up until, you know, we got the contract signed.
They talked and agreed in the beginning of the year. You know, that is interesting to me because in the beginning of the year, I said the same thing. You remember that? Some of y'all might not remember. Y'all remember I used the same words Crawford used. Talk on the phone with each other and agree. That's what Crawford's words were just now. I used those same words. And guess what else is a similarity between what Crawford said and when I said it? Well, he said he talked to Errol Spence in the beginning of the year. In the beginning of the year of 2023, I did an interview with YSM Sports Media. And I said the same words. When I was asked how they can actually get this fight done, Crawford and Spence, how can they get this fight done? And another recommendation that I had was that they get on the phone with each other and agree. Same words Crawford said just now. You know what? I'm doing extremely way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
What can Terrence Crawford do? What can Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence do? I'm going to put them both in the hot seat to secure this fight for late 2023.
Well, what Errol Spence Jr. can do and what Terrence Crawford can do, they can do the same exact thing. They can get on the phone with each other and they can actually make an agreement